In Lesson 1, the student will be learning about phonics. This is divided into two parts. Part 1 will be taken with a Chinese teacher in a pre recorded lesson, and Part 2 will be a live lesson with you, the foreign teacher. These classes are divided into three sections. In Level 1, these sections are phonics, blending, and tongue twisters. In Level 3, these are a warm up section, phonics with blending included, and tongue twisters. So, very similar. Both lessons will follow along a path through each of these sections. In level 1, the warm up song is singing along to the ABCs. If this pace of the recording is too quick for your student, you can always sing at your own pace and rhythm with your student. In the warm up activity, the student is introduced to the concepts of the lesson. In this one, in level 3, it is R controlled vowels. The student tries to guess the letters to fill in the blank. With phonics, we are looking at inductive teaching. The student will hear the picture described using the words bat and bus. Then the student repeats the words bat and bus back in isolation. And then you ask, what sound does the letter B make? If the student knows the sound, they will say b, b. If not, the student will repeat after the teacher. It's important when introducing these phonics sounds that you use synthetic phonics properly. These sounds are short, crisp, and clipped, breathy sounds. B, b. The next activity is to practice the sounds more in isolation. Again, make sure you are hearing these sounds accurately so the student can properly blend them together in the next section. B, 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 bat. The next portion of this lesson is blending. In level 3, the student is blending R controlled vowels, again with that inductive teaching. Here's an example from level 3. The teacher describes the picture. It is winter, the river is frozen. Click the hand icon at the top. Winter will be displayed. Winter. Click the hand icon. Click. River. Then the student is asked, what sound do the letters ER make? This is a great place to bring in your whiteboard to support the student. They can see the words written again with that ER underlined to see if they can better determine the sound that these letters make. If the student cannot identify it, provide the sound for the student. Then you will click the hand icon again, click, and the word under will be displayed, and you will prompt the student to read this independently. In stage 3, at the end of the phonics section, the goal is for the student to independently produce these R controlled vowels with this listen and write activity. The goal of this slide is for the student to listen to the words and then write on the blank. The student first listens to the word girl and writes the word. For support here, the teacher can segment the word g, l to better support, and if further scaffolded support is needed, you can help by writing the sounds on the whiteboard or possibly just writing the one part of the word they need support with. When blending these words together, it's also helpful if you pair movement with the phonics blending. You can do things such as chop the word g, l, girl, or if there are two word parts, give each word part a fist and blend together. For both stages with the phonics class, the student will do some practice activities with words from the tongue twister, and then they will practice the complete tongue twister. They are prompted to read the tongue twister slow and then fast, looking at the dial on the screen. This is shown by clicking the hand icon at the top. The magnifying glass is a great classroom tool to use when the student is slowly reading the tongue twister. You can show a sad bat has a hat. Then, as you prompt the student to read fast, click the hand icon, remove the magnifying glass, and see how quickly the student can read the tongue twister.